Hello, guys. Welcome, everyone. Hello. I hope you had a nice weekend and you get to rest and have energy and, well, everything what's necessary to recharge those batteries to be ready to work today. Ok, important. A ver, chicos, se los digo en español para que quede súper, súper, súper clarísimo. First of all, cameras on. Genesis, Juan, Emilia, please, your cameras should be on. Thanks a lot. Okay, let me explain. Yeah. Okay, let me explain. The access for the platform is ready, so I will need you tomorrow to be ready with your book and pay attention to the code you have in this part of the book. Okay, it is like you have to scratch it maybe with a coin, but be very careful. Be very carefully while doing it, because if you damage that code, you're not going to have the access and, well, so on. So please be careful with that and have it ready tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to follow the steps to include or to enroll you in the online classes. There you will have the resources, the videos, the activities, tests, and the digital book. Of course, you're going to have the access to that. So tomorrow, I need you to be on time, on class, with the code of your book. Having ready the code of your book, so we are totally okay to get in the class, the correct classroom, and start doing that, all that process, because you need to create an account, put your data, your basic data, your names and email, make the verification through the email and all that stuff. So next class, I mean, we can do that activity, so be ready. For that, you need, of course, your book. So the ones that don't have the book, have the book ready, okay? Get the book as soon as possible, because now you're not only going to have a lot of work to do when you get the book because you haven't worked on time, but now you will have to do it with the platform too, which is kind of a lot. Okay, so I'm going to send activities to do over there, or to watch videos to later discuss in class and so on. So it's very important you have the access for that platform. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to do it. So give me a second so I can show you the book so we can start working, okay? It's coming. Some others are leaving. Let's see. Maria Jose is not here. Hello, Maria Jose. Hi, Genesis. Try to have your cameras on, please, the whole class. And let's start. You're already working. You're already working. Okay. We are finishing 0 unit, which was, of course, the beginning of like bunch of topics we needed to check to be ready to start in unit 1. I hope we can start with unit 1 maybe today. We are already finishing a lot. We have discussed about many things. Okay, Victor is coming. Okay, remember everyone to type your name and write here on the chat box. And to have your cameras on, Victor. So, remember we were talking about buying and selling, okay? When you purchase something or a service, when you're in a restaurant, we saw the type of markets, right? We saw supermarkets, we have a clothes shop, we have magazine shop, we have many places that we check on previous class, remember? So now we are going to continue checking that. Yeah, we finished that page number 9. We finished page number 10, I guess. No, almost. Okay, so here we were talking about the fair, one fair that somebody was coming to visit, and well, there are many things, many amazing things on that fair, okay? So sports, here they make a lot of activities. There was a band, there was a party, there was a parade, there was a barbecue, there was a ballroom, there was a dance, there was a band presentation, and well, several other activities related to hobbies and things we do for entertainment, okay? So continuing with that information, well, we had to do that later. Okay, so read and complete. Here we have activities to play, activities to do, and places to go, or well, activities to do that starts with go, okay? We are going to check that in a minute. For example, well, let's start. Juan, tell me please, which of these vocabulary words go together with play? Which activities
Tennis.
are game? Sorry?
Tennis.
Tennis, very good, thank you.
Teacher, the play is a ball, ¿verdad? O sea, cuando ponemos play es cuando jugamos con una pelota, ¿verdad?
Sometimes, not necessarily, I mean, it's not that it is a rule, but it is a nice idea you catch it in that way. But the only thing is that sometimes you play chess, for example. And you can also play some other games, video games. So it's not precisely like having a ball, but it's activities I mean games. If it's a game, you can play on it, okay? Emilia, tell me another vocabulary word or activity that goes with play.
Football.
Football, excellent. Victor, I need your camera on and your microphone on so you can tell me the next answer. With the word do, what is the following? What is the next activity? What do you think it sounds better? Karate, good. Good, Victor, thank you. Have your camera on now. Aratza, tell me please, another activity you can do. So, well, she has some noise in her house. Justin, tell me another activity you do.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, very good, excellent. Genesis Camposano, nice, you have a new camera, right? A new internet, I hope. Great. Tell me, please, another activity you can do.
Athletics.
Athletics, excellent. Julio, tell me now the activities you can go.
Skiing.
Next one.
Running.
And the last one.
Rock climbing.
Rock climbing.
Rock climbing.
Excellent. Very good job, guys. So, as you notice, what do you think is the rule in here? Let's establish. If those are activities we do for entertainment, we have three ways to separate them or to classify them, okay? The way for classify that is play, do, and go. We find or notice here what is the coincidence between this one, and this one. What do they have in common?
ing.
Aha, they end in ing. Okay, so we know that if it's an activity that finishes in ing, what I'm going to do is to put go. Okay, go ing. In the case of play, if it's a game, you can play. And if it's an instrument too. Games and instruments, play. Any other activity, do. Okay, si no termina en ing y no es ningún game, I should put do. But if it's a game, I will put play. And if the activity finishes in ing, okay, I am going to put it with go, according to entertainment activities, hobbies, okay, or activities to do in the free time. So let's go to the next activity. Okay, I need you to type 2 sentences on the chat box. Type 2 sentences on the chat box using this example here. I often go running, but I never do karate. Okay, I often go running, but I never do karate. I want you to make a compound sentence similar to this one using and or but. No, in this case, using but. And tell me one activity you sometimes, always, usually do, and one activity you never do. Okay, you can use always, sometimes, usually, often, seldom, any other here. And on the other side, you need to use never. Okay, I want you to do 2 sentences. 2 sentences on the chat box, please. In this moment, you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to write 2 compound sentences. Write 2 compound sentences, similar to this one, with but, okay? Including frequency adverbs. Okay, I never play football, but I sometimes go running. Excellent. Yeah. I always take a shower, but I never take a bath. Okay? Tell me, go running, playing football, rock climbing, gymnastics, skiing. Well, I never do that. Okay, so use all those activities, free time activities. I sometimes play football, but never gymnastics. Good, Julio, excellent sentence. 1 minute, 1 minute to finish, 1 minute to send the sentences, 2 sentences per student. 2 sentences per student. I am missing sentences from Genesis, from Emilia, from Juan, from Aratza, from Maeva. Angel, good. My brother sometimes go to the park, but I always do ride a bicycle. I don't know, whatever. Okay, te falta la otra parte. Te falta el but. I sometimes play basketball, but never do karate. Excellent. I always play football, but sometimes go swimming. Okay. I often play basketball, but I never do yoga. Excellent, Justin, good. Yeah, yoga is not that simple. Okay, guys, last minute to do the sentence so we can go to the next page. Let's go. Okay, here we're going to talk, about travel plans, okay? We already talked about planning, about future tense a few weeks ago, so this is going to be very simple, right? So let's start. Read and put information in order. I often go for a walk, but don't play basketball. Good, Emilia, but don't play basketball. Julio, I never go rock climbing, but I sometimes do karate. Excellent. I often do athletics with parents, but I never go for a walk with them. Good tendencies. Thanks. Good sentences. So read and put in order. Okay, let's start. First of all, let's listen. It's better. Pay attention. We're on page 11. Okay, guys, one more time so you can do this activity on your notebook and then you only give me the answers, okay? Let's do it one more time.
£4 train from London.
Oh dear.
Wait,
5:30 is difficult for me.
let me put it again.
Welcome. Page 11. Exercise 1.
Hey, Susanna. What time are you arriving on Friday?
5:30. I'm going to catch the 4 o'clock train from London.
Oh dear. 5:30 is difficult for me. Is it okay if I don't meet you at the station?
Of course. I can take a taxi. No problem.
Well, sometimes the train's late. If it's late, I'll meet you.
Okay. As soon as the train leaves London, I'll send you a text message.
Great idea. Okay, see you soon. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend.
I know. It's going to be great.
Excellent job, guys. One more time so you can tell me only the answers, okay? Only the answers, pay attention.
Welcome. Page 11. Exercise 1.
Hey, Susanna. What time are you arriving on Friday?
5:30. I'm going to catch the 4 o'clock train from London.
Oh dear. 5:30 is difficult for me. Is it okay if I don't meet you at the station?
Of course. I can take a taxi. No problem.
Well, sometimes the train's late. If it's late, I'll meet you.
Okay. As soon as the train leaves London, I'll send you a text message.
Great idea. Okay, see you soon. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend.
I know. It's going to be great.
Okay, guys. Maria Jose, tell me. Read number 1 and then read number 2 so you can tell me what's the answer. So I get what's the answer. Microphone on, Maria Jose. Hey, Susana, what time are you arriving on Friday?
El B, el two.
Can you read it,
Letter
please?
B, two.
Can you read it, please? 5:30.
It's 5:30. I am going to catch the 4 o'clock train from London.
Excellent, thank you. Maeva, the next one. Tell me, please. Read and then tell me the number.
Oh dear, it is difficult for me. It's okay if I don't meet you at the station.
Good, Maeva, thank you. Genesis Toasa, next one.
Doctor, I can take a taxi.
Thank you. Ángel Macías, next one.
Well, sometimes the train late. ¿Lo termino de leer?
Yes.
If it is late, I will meet you.
Okay. Number 6, Julio.
Okay, as soon as the train leaves London,
As soon as the train leaves London,
I'll send you a text message.
good. Thank you. Genesis Campuzano, next one.
A, great idea. Okay, see you soon. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend.
Thank you. Finally, Juan.
I know it's going to the grid.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
Great. So correct answers over there. The ones that don't have book, copy the answers. The ones that are not having the book, copy the answers. Okay, let's go to the next activity. So it says, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in brackets. Pay attention. This doesn't have the, well, we are going to just complete it. Complete the sentences with the verbs in brackets. But before we go on to do that, we are going to pay attention to the following information. Give me just a second and pay attention to the following video. Notice how here we are going to find like a cause and consequence type of activity. Okay, so if I miss a train, I will catch the next one. Okay, so it's a cause and consequence type of relationship that we find in this sentence, right? Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Can't find the video, guys. Give me just a second.
¿Cómo vas con tu meta de aprender inglés este año? Si todavía no has comenzado, aún estás a tiempo. Porque en Open English, como estamos a mitad de año, nuestro curso está a mitad.
Zero conditional. What is the zero conditional? Well, we usually use the zero conditional to talk about things which are always true or things which always happen as a result of something else. We're not talking about a specific event here, but rather something which is generally true. Hence, we often use the zero conditional for facts. For example, what do you think this mad scientist is trying to say?
So he's trying to say what? Emilia, can you read, please?
Lo que estoy. If I mix
Hydrogen.
hydrogen with oxygen, it threw into water.
Okay, so natural consequences, real things. If I mix hydrogen with oxygen, it will turn into water. That is something normal, something real, okay? This is when we use zero conditional.
Sometimes the things we talk about are not facts, but rather general truths. How can we make a zero conditional statement about budget airlines in this situation? Zero conditionals can also be used to describe routines and habits.
Yeah, unless I'm late for work, I always catch the train. Or if I'm late for work, I catch the train. Notice that everything is in present tense. All of them is just establishing facts, actions, real things, general truths about life.
Preferences. Rules and laws.
If you're in class, don't use your phone. Or if you're in class, turn your camera on.
Causes and effects.
Cause and effect. This is very important. If you eat too much junk food, you can get fat or you can get a disease, okay? Or it's not healthy. You can maybe get ill.
We can even use the zero conditional to talk about superstitions. And even proverbs.
Okay. So in this case, it's how we use a zero conditional, which is the one related to the exercise we are doing. Okay. So let's pay attention. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in brackets. Remember, everything is just present tense. Everything is only present tense, right? So, Iker, if the train, what do you think is the correct answer here? Microphone on. Iker, can you turn your microphone on? Yeah.
If I miss the train,
Huh?
I catch the next one.
Yes, I catch the next one. Number 2. Genesis. Genesis to us, number 2. There was supposed to be a new student today. Where is she? She's not here, right? No ha egresado ningún estudiante nuevo. Well, let's go.
If the train arrives late, I take a taxi.
Arrive, like that.
Late, I take a taxi.
Sorry. I take a taxi.
I take a taxi.
Remember, it's present tense. Third person goes with letter S at the end of the verb, right? Arrives. If the train arrives, remember the train will become impersonal pronouns it. He, she, it, third person, letter S at the end. Ángel, next one. Number 3. Then I'm going to listen to Victor and Juan.
If there don't be or not be. Not be.
How do you make negative with verb to be?
Okay. Is
There are, is, or am.
are.
There are in negative.
Are not.
Are not or aren't. Right?
Aren't.
If there aren't.
Me le faltó la E.
You're right. If there aren't any taxis, I
walk to your
walk
place.
To your place. Excellent. Victor, number 4.
I send you a text message when I get to the station.
Get to the station. Good, Victor. Thank you. Juan, number 5.
¿Cómo se dice ahí el as?
Sorry?
¿Cómo se dice el as?
As soon.
As soon as I get to your place.
Get.
Start having a good time.
We start having a good time. Thanks, Juan. Arata, number 6. We, no, remember here is the verb is have, not verb to be.
Haven't.
Not exactly. Remember that haven't, ahí está funcionando have como auxiliar. Aquí lo estamos funcionando como main verb.
Entonces,
How is negative?
not,
Yeah, look, we have we. What auxiliar do we use? Do or does? Con we, usamos do or does?
we do.
Do, good. If it's negative, how do we change do in negative?
Yeah.
Don't. If we don't, what's missing?
Have.
If we don't have, continue reading.
A good time.
I
not visit. También
I don't
visit you again.
visit you again. Excellent job, guys. So copy the correct answers. I think it's correct. Yeah. I knew that we're gonna do this. Knew it. Let me a second. Give me a second. Okay, guys, well, that's the correct way, but it's again, the writing part, siempre le pongo espacios and it will give you the wrong answer because of that. So finish that activity, please. Finish page. Finish working page 11. Okay, finish working page 11 and continue working on the workbook. I'm going to send the pages of the workbook you have to do on the agenda, okay? Which I cannot see which are the ones right now. So thank you guys a lot. We will continue tomorrow, okay? I mean, next class. Have your book ready, the code of the book ready, okay? Bye-bye, guys. See you.